and welcome to a brand new LEGO set review. Now today I'm going to be reviewing set number 76292, Captain America versus Red Hulk Battle. Now, I have a couple of things I want to say about this LEGO set if I'm being particularly honest about it, but what I will first of all do is I will actually start off with the minifigs, and then I will, actually get on to the I'm just going to move you back a little bit. You're a bit too close to this table. There we go. That is better. Then I'm going to move on to the actual build, which is the kind of thing that I want to have a little discussion about. But we're going to start off with our first minifig. We have... Oh, hang on. Sorry, guys. Let me just... And it is Captain America. Obviously, the Falcon's Captain America. Now, I do like this minifig for a range of different reasons, and I also don't like this minifig for a range of different reasons. I did pick up this LEGO set at my local LEGO store, but the thing I have an issue with is not particularly the minifig. I think the chest print is really nice. I think the red boots, the dual molded legs are super nice as well. It's kind of the brick built wings, to be honest. I have a bit of an issue with, and there's no arm printing and stuff. Like, I'm a bit, a bit thingy about it, because obviously I have here this Captain America to kind of compare. This is from the collectible minifigs Marvel range, and the detail, like the comparison to these two is unreal. This piece right here for the wings for the collectible minifig Captain America, they should have just stuck with them. Stick that on that minifig. It still works amazingly. And I will also say, now I just want to do this little comparison here, the shield. Now, I know it's not a big problem or a big gripe. I've always loved this Captain America shield in LEGO, the grey piece. But I don't know why they didn't keep the really nice specific ring, silver ring, as you can see, round the shield, because it's it's accurate to the film and also to the TV show that he's in, that he has this sort of grey circle and also the sort of imprint on the shield. We just kind of get the plain sort of comic book, also early MCU shield, which again I'm not too upset about, but it's just a little gripe that I have with this minifig. Like I say, it's not a big one. The buildable wings are quite nice to be built. Nice buildable wings too. Like they can move a lot more and they can spin. And if you look under his helmet, he does have a alternate face. I will show you. That's what he looks like with his alternate face on. So this is a nice minifig, but there's a few little details that I'm a bit oofed about, but that's not too bad. The next one is the new Falcon. I'm not gonna lie, I think this is actually a really, really nice minifig. I don't mind the buildable wings for him. Nice little big chunky bit on the back. I do like, also before I do continue, I will also just quickly show you that there is obviously back printing. Oh, hang on, there is obviously back printing as well, which is nice enough when his wings are actually closed. So I like that a lot as well. That's a nice little, added little bonus that you just, you don't need in LEGO sets, but LEGO do it, and that's one of the things I love about LEGO. This guy's chest print is awesome. Nice, face print, nice little visor that goes down. He doesn't have a back print, sorry, a back, like an alternate face, but he has got a really nice, sort of print on the back still anyway. And then if I remove his head and pick him up, as you can see, he has, pretty much just that back bit printed on the back there, for when his wings are retracted. So we'll just pop his head back on. Plop. There he is. Like I say, the helmet and visor is really cool too. I do quite like this minifig. It's a nice minifig. I do like it. I like the new Falcon minifig. We also have this minifig. Her name is Ruth. I remember her from the film. She was cool. I wouldn't say she was like a desirable minifig, but it's cool to have her, I guess, because she's from the film, and it's cool to have, you know, a character from the film. She comes with this little Lego blaster, and she has some nice back printing, as well as an alternate sort of expression, smiley face, and a sort of more angry, raging face as well, which, you know, is cool. I like this minifig. I like the printed pockets as well. I always like that on the little construction workers and stuff. Now, where you're probably spending the most amount of money, because this Lego set is about, if I remember correctly, it's about 45 to 50 quid, £50. You're spending your money on this guy right here, the Big Fig Red Hulk. Now this minifig, sorry, not minifig, Big Fig is absolutely awesome, and I can't lie, he's an absolutely amazing Big Fig to have to the collection. You know, he's got the new piece where you can remove his hair and you can remove his head, which is really cool. As you can see, nice detailing on his face and stuff. There is no back print, back face, alternate face, but that's not too bad because realistically there's not really any other expression you could give Red Hulk, and I'm not mad about it. I like it a lot. This is a really, really good minifig that you're pretty much spending your entire money. Sorry, you're realistically buying this set for this Big Fig. Now, I want to talk about the essentially elephant in the room. I really enjoyed the film. Really enjoyed the Captain America film. I know a lot of people didn't enjoy the Captain America film. I think it was a pretty damn good film. I'm not sure that I think the build for this set, really good minifigs and a really awesome Big Fig. I have to get mine in my hands, by the way. I've just been working, but I think I've got to say that this, they could have done something different, I think, personally, for this build. I mean, I think it's a decent build. It's a nice little sort of plain craft spaceship thing that you can just kind of fly around and, you know, have your minifigs, you know, inside and stuff, but it doesn't really fit the sort of thing of the film. Like, there was a part in the film where there were jets flying around, but they didn't really look like this. I don't even think Ruth actually ever flown it, and in the box art and stuff, it demonstrates that she's the one that flies this, obviously, because they two don't need to fly, and he's not flying, but she is. Correct me if I'm wrong, I haven't watched the film in a wee while, but I don't think this actually makes an appearance in the film. But it's a nice build though. It's got some really nice details. Every detail you're seeing here is of course stickers, but it's not like, you know, it's not bad. I will quickly just demonstrate that. This is the sticker sheet that comes with it. I won't show this every time because I don't keep all the sticker sheets. This is just a set that I got recently. You know, so it is like even the little wing pieces for the Captain America and Falcon are printed sticker pieces, so it's not a big deal. I mean, I don't really care too much about stickers. I think it's a nice thing to have, to add those extra details instead of spending lots of money on, like, you know, printed bricks. So I'm not mad about stickers. I really don't mind stickers at all. I'm not one of those suckers that hate stickers. I like the red and the green light pieces. They're quite cool. The little blue blaster for like a, you know, for a bit more projectile. These bits spin. I think they're just kind of like little extra engines. There is a feature. I'll show you the interior first, actually. So if you just swing this open, you can see that we have a, two little console pieces. Excuse me for my stickering here. My youngest started screaming his head off, so I had to quickly stop. You'll see it in the time lapse at the start of the video or the end of the video of me building it, where I actually go for a minute because I had to quickly go and sort him out and make sure he was okay, because obviously you can't, you know, Lego is good, but Lego does not come before baby. So this is, you know, excuse that, but this is the sort of little panel area, as you can see, nice little details to thingy, and you can fit in. I will just quickly. Sorry, I keep knocking my tripod here. You are intended, as I said in the box, to slot in the Ruth character, and she fits in there nicely, as you can see. So she fits in nice, and it is a nice little sort of build for her. It comes with the classic stud shooters. I don't have any studs put in it, but they're, I believe, over at my spare piece section. I don't typically have the stud pieces in the ships and stuff, like the projectiles and stuff, just because I'm more of a displayer than a player. I do play with my kids with some of the Lego sets I do get and stuff, but I am more of a displayer. If we pop this open, nice little not printed, stickered piece here. I like the stickers, you know, the pieces of the stickers are nice, but if you pop this bad boy open, right, little hook, just a nice little normal sort of yellow plate piece in there, it's not too bad. But if you check out this right here, is full of a very, very familiar mineral or metal, and that is adamantium from obviously the film. Spoilers alert if you've not seen the film. I'm presuming a lot of people have. Just a little nice container with a little hook thing. I suppose you could just hook it up, and like I said, it just slots in there like that, and then you just place the piece back over the top. Oh, wrong way. Place back over the top like so. There is no, you know, the undercarriage stuff is it was actually quite nice to build. I quite enjoyed building it. It was like a nice process, but like I say, I don't think this is not one that I'm planning on displaying, because I don't feel like it's very accurate to movie. I don't know if it's just my thing, but this doesn't seem to want to stay down. I don't know if it's just, you know, it's my set that I'm having a problem with this, but for some reason it's not wanting to stay clamped. I have clipped it in properly with the clip pieces, but you know, overall it's quite a nice build. You know, got these little pieces that keep the wings together and stuff, little vent pieces, and again, like they say, the stud shooters, which are just, you know, kind of the normal for any sort of spaceship, Star Wars or Marvel or anything like that. But it was quite a good build, like I say, and yeah, it's like I say, you're kind of spending majority of your money, like your money, what you're spending your like you're buying this set for is not particularly the build. It is more the big fig and the minifigs, like, you know, the Captain America. I mean, I know if you're not a massive fan of this Sam Wilson Captain America minifig, I have got a Captain America here, with his scaly bits and his red hands, and if you are going to be one of those kind of people, you can quite nicely just flip off his red boots, and I think personally that is a nice looking little custom job that you can do if you're not really wanting to use this Captain America. But I will definitely keep this Captain America built. I might buy another one of the sets and maybe then put like maybe buy another one of these sets, and then, oh sorry, Captain America's head's off center. I'm a bit of a sucker for that kind of stuff. Maybe like buy another one of these sets and then use the legs and maybe some custom pieces, because I'm obviously, I enjoy building different minifigs and stuff. Let's get you over here. But yeah, this is the Captain America versus Red Hulk battle. It's not a bad set, but it's not one that I would say is accurate to the film completely. Like I say, I think this build could have maybe been replaced. I don't know what it could have been replaced with. I don't have those answers, but I do feel like it probably should have been replaced a little bit, because this just kind of doesn't really feel like it's part of the film. But again, not a bad set for around £50. I believe. I can't remember the exact price I paid for it today. But it's, like I say, it's not terrible. I like the big Red Hulk. I like the two, you know, the new Falcon and the Captain America, and I don't really care too much about the Ruth character, but it's cool to get her. And the build, my son will love playing with. So again, it's not a bad set, and I think it's pretty decent. And I just think the pricing maybe could have been changed, or maybe could have changed this build and stuff too. But that's my honest answer, my honest review. Thank you all so much for watching this video of my first ever Lego review is this Lego set. More to come, plenty. I do have a couple videos. I will, you know, make sure you subscribe and like, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next Lego review or video. Goodbye.
Like the attention, girl, I know you. But you're everything I want in life. We're fighting danger like kung fu. The love I feel is deep inside. The others don't matter. It's honestly us against the world. We're the perfect team. You're my dream, and I just want it.